Hello everyone, welcome back to the SN Studio for a Horus Heresy battle report, and a special one at that because I have a special guest in the studio today. Yes, with the advent of our Horus Heresy No Retreat event coming close, luckily George was able to come beforehand and get a game in for us, a bit of practice for him before he gets stuck into the event. So, big thank you to George for taking the time to come down. And without further ado, let's get stuck into what's happening today. So we are playing Blood Feud from the Age of Darkness rule set, and we're playing on Pardo's favorite board, yes, the Imperial Ruins today, which will clash beautifully with both the armies you'll see. So George is playing, thankfully, Loyalist Emperor's Children. Now, typically he plays the Traitor version, but he was very kind enough because he knows I will never, ever, ever play Loyalist. He was happy to give it a go with the rules today, so he is playing those Loyalist Emperor's Children. Now, I will be playing, yes, Iron Within, Iron Without, Traitor Iron Warriors today, and I've got a few bits and pieces I'm going to try and show George what traitors are all about. So, without further ado, let's get stuck into George's list, coming up next.
Hi guys, I'm George, and today I'll be playing Emperor's Children as Loyalists. And the Rite of War I've gone for is Pride of the Legion, and here are my HQs. We've gone for a Paragon Bladed Traitor, and he has a jump pack, as well as the Paragon of Excellence as his Warlord trait. He's also got Meltabombs, just for that bit of anti-armor help as well. And my second HQ is a Chaplain with a Mastercrafted Crozius, which is a Power Maul in this case, and a Power Fist as well, just for that extra punch. My elites slots, we've got 2 Apothecaries, and they both have Artificer armor, and one of them has a jump pack as well to accompany one of the assault squads I've got. And we also have a Contemptor Dreadnought, nothing too fancy, just with a Heavy Flamer and a Carries Assault Cannon, so quite basic there. We then have a unit of Palatine Blades, and these are probably one of my favourite units. We have a Power Spear, a Phoenix Power Spear on the Sergeant, and then 4 Phoenix Rapiers in the squad as well. Nothing extra fancy there other than Meltabombs on the Sergeant. Then going into troops, we have 2 veteran units. Both of them have chainswords. One of the units has 2 combi melters in the squad. Combi plasmas in the squad. Both units have Artificer armor on the Sergeant. One Sergeant has a Phoenix Power Spear, the other has a Phoenix Power Rapier, both have Meltabombs. And they are my compulsory troops under Rite of War for Pride of the Legion. I also have a 10-man assault squad with obviously jump packs. There is a Power Fist and Artificer armor Sergeant in the squad. And I finally have, for my troops, a recon squad with sniper rifles, an augury scanner, and a Vexilla in there as well. I also have a unit of Tartarus Terminators, which have a Vexilla. They also have 3 Lightning Claws in the squad, a Power Fist and a Chain Fist, as well as a Plasma Blaster. And then going into my fast attack choice, because I'm only allowed 1, I've gone for a Javelin, but it has 2 Las Cannons and a Multi-Melter on there as well. And then in my heavy support choice, I've gone for 2 Land Raider Proteus carriers with Searchlights and extra Multi-Melter sponsoons on top of it. And that's the list.
Here we are, Iron Warriors, 2,500 points. And today I am taking the Hammer of Olympia Rite of War for all those beautiful shrapnel bolters. It is being led by a Traitor, which I've upgraded to be a Warsmith, and he has himself a Thunder Hammer. On top of that, his Warlord trait is the Tyrant of, I'm always going to butcher it, Lyssatra. Supporting him in the HQs, we have ourselves a Centurion today, and he is rocking twin lightning claws. Now, in the troop choices, we have, first of all, 10-man squad with a Vexilla and a Power Fist and Artificer armor upgrade on the Sergeant, and those Tactical Marines are going to be running in a Rhino, and that Rhino has an upgrade of a Multi-Melter on top. Then we have an identical unit, which is exactly the same, both with the Rhino dedicated transport, Artificer armor, and the Power Fist in a 10-man squad. Like I said, running around in the Rhinos. Then we have a 15-man squad, sadly without a Vexilla, because we've run out of them in the studio. We need to get more. But we do have, again, the Sergeant with a Artificer armor and Power Fist on them. They're going to be foot slogging, probably along with the Warlord. Now, supporting them, we have a lot of elites. First of all, we have ourselves 10 veterans, all of them with twin lightning claws, except for the champ, who again, the sergeant has a thunderhammer and artificer armor. They're going to be supported by a legion apothecary, probably pop him in that unit there, and probably the Centurion will go along with them as well. Then, moving along, we have the transport for these guys in the heavy support slot. We have the Land Raider Proteus, with all the las cannons and all the jazz on top. Then supporting them, we have 10 Iron Havocs. Those Iron Havocs all have missile launchers. And yeah, I'm trying something different instead of the autocannons, guys, see how it works. And then also we have ourselves a Leviathan. And then the Leviathan has his Cyclonic Melter Lance, and on top of that, he has a Siege Drill on the side. So, last but not least, we have 10 Tartarus Terminators. I haven't really used much in Tartarus. I'm normally a Cataphracti kind of, lean that way, but Tartarus nonetheless. Let's see how they do. I'm going to foot slog those up the battlefield. So that is the list. Without further ado, you've seen obviously George's list, you've seen the battlefield, so let's get stuck into it. Coming up next.
The Iron Warriors' artillery hammered the entrenched positions of the Emperor's children within the city that remained loyal to the Emperor. The shelling of the 4th Legion was relentless. The shattered remains of a once proud example of Imperial rule had been lowered to hollowed-out ruins, burning wreckage. The Legion's Praetors concluded the onslaught and prepared the cohorts of infantry and armoured support to sweep the area and crush those who survived the barrage. Yet the cold calculation of the Iron Warriors would come to underestimate the martial prowess of the Emperor's children. Despite their losses, the 3rd Legion was still a deadly force, especially within the close quarters of street-to-street warfare. The ruins created by the traitors had now become their death trap. The Emperor's children would make the Iron Warriors pay dearly for every step they took within their city.
Here we are across this loyalist shattered world that has received heavy bombardment from the beloved Iron Warriors. And Georgie Boy's here.
Hello.
Hello, George, my friend. So, here we are in the studio and with your beautiful loyalist Emperor's Children army.
Yeah, it's definitely normally a loyalist faction.
Thank you very much, actually, for playing loyalist.
That's
because,
fine.
I won't be doing that.
You'll just have to ignore some of the spikes. It's all right.
Yeah, a couple of spikes. There's maybe a couple of Chaos Boys in there.
It's
they
fine.
don't know yet.
We're turning Traitor, slowly.
Yeah.
Not quite there yet.
Wait, don't you have Soul Targets with you?
Somewhere in the box.
Anyway, so here we are. We are playing Blood Feud, which is actually mission 1 of No Retreat Horus Heresy. So a little bit of practice for you. Yeah, nice practice. Now, in terms of terrain, you can see everything as is here. All these lovely ruins, etc. Normally in 40k when I'm playing, I have to go like, that's obscuring. This is a nice in Heresy. Easy.
It's lovely. Yeah. So, it might even be a better game.
Ooh, comment below. Now, let's go through deployment. Let's start off with you as you are the guest. And let's start off with this flank. What do we got over here?
So we have a veteran unit here with 2 combi motors in there.
Lovely.
We've got a unit of recon marines with the usual gubbins that you see everywhere for
Yep.
snipers. Another unit of veterans below there,
Nice.
with a javelin attack speeder with all the tank busting gear.
Never seen one of them before, Blade, so it'll be fun.
Yeah, they're chariots now, aren't they? So sorry, cavalry.
Cavalry.
That's the word
Yes.
for it. So they're no longer vehicles, which is not too bad.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Okay.
Then we have 2 Land Raider carriers. So we've got Terminator squad in here.
Yep.
And we have a unit of Palatine blades in there.
Beautiful. And last but not least,
Then we have not quite Rylanor, so it's just
Not
a
quite
cheaper
Rylanor, yeah.
Contemptor Dreadnought. Then we have my Warlord with Paragon of Excellence, a Paragon Blade, and Meltabombs with a Assault Squad and an Apothecary in there.
beautiful. Alrighty, so that's the Emperor's Children. Nothing in Deep Strike or anything like that nonsense.
I gave up on that.
Yes. Make it easy, all on the board. So the Iron Warriors, we have, of course, Iron Havocs on the left flank, supported by a Rhino with the Tactical Marines inside. We have the big old chunker himself with his gun that I don't know what it does. Then we have the Tartarus Terminators, the squad of 10. In the Land Raider, of course, is the 10 veterans, the Apothecary and the Centurion with his claws. And then on this flank, we have the Warsmith himself with his rather large gang of Iron Warrior pals. And then lastly, we have the Rhino on the other flank. And again, nothing in Deep Strike for me. So, now they're all important. I won the roll-off, so I chose sides.
And I have the all-important dice here.
Ooh!
So the good old Caesar.
Yeah, that's old school one. Right,
Okay.
here we go. Will
Ready?
you steal?
Are you ready?
Will you steal?
Oh,
No!
not quite.
Not quite, because it's all SN except for that, which means Iron Warriors are going first.
It's all SN and it's
End of the movement phase for the Iron Warriors, turn 1, and we have done a steady and slow advance in very Iron Warriors fashion across the battlefield. We have flat out over here moved up with the Rhino, because I have to snap shoot. I have to choose one weapon, but the multi-monster I can shoot normally, which is quite nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very nice.
So he'll be then probably charged and surrounded later on, but that matters not. Then we've pushed forward just a little bit here with the Iron Warrior big brick with the Traitor or the Warsmith, because these guys can get out, disembark and charge and chop them up very, very easily. So I didn't want to just give you an obvious charge.
Well, you know, it might be worth an attempt, you know, just for that little surge reaction, but
True. Yeah.
I reckon I could survive the shrapnel bolt.
Yeah,
So.
there'll be a lot of shots, but still, it's. I didn't want to just feed you a unit, because your blood feud could well be infantry.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the Land Raider pushed forward just a little bit so he can get his shots off and again preemptively counter-attack anything that comes through here. We push forward with the Terminators, just move 7 again. Don't want to overstretch and do like a run with them or anything else, because they are Tartarus, so they can run and stuff, right? Which is pretty cool. Then, last but not least, we have the kind of useless Leviathan right now, because he's moved forward, but he is out of range of everything on this flank.
He's there to look intimidating.
Yeah, he just looks a bit scary.
Oh,
exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Get there eventually.
and then we've moved over with the Rhino, parked it onto the side, multi-melter shot, probably going into that Javelin if I'm honest. I know you get cover save, but
Yeah.
it might be worth a shot. And then we stay put, funny enough, with the Iron Havocs, and I don't know what to shoot at. I don't know whether to shoot the snipers, because they're probably going to be a pain shoot at my characters, or shoot the side armor of this Land Raider. I'll have a little think. Shooting phase coming up. Kicking off the shooting phase, we have ourselves a cheeky little Rhino. The multi-melter will go into this Javelin. Now, because it's not a vehicle anymore, I just take a wound off it, right?
Yeah.
Which is great for you, not great for me, because I thought, I'll blast him with the multi-melter. Anyway,
Toughness 6 too.
let's see what happens. Oh, that happens. That's the end of that. Then we're going to move on, and we've got 3, 6, 9, and this one, 10 missiles. I'm going to put them. Dun, da, da, dun, da, da, da.
Is it the recons or is it the Raider?
It's the recons.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, the recons need to die. I don't want the sniper nonsense. And
I think I'll return fire. before they all
ooh,
die.
that's a good idea. Good cheeky reaction there. Oh, apologies everyone. He did move forward with the reaction because they came to 12 with this Rhino, so they've moved their initiative forward. Any eagle eyes amongst you that saw that? Now, hitting on 3s.
That's what I like to see.
Yeah, a lot of misses. But now wounding on 2s. There you go. So there's 6 wounds, please, sir.
Okay.
Each one you fail is dead.
Are you ready?
I'm
so these
ready.
are AP3, right?
Yes, just normal
so
crack
just
missiles.
this will be 4 up covers. Okay.
Okay,
So
3
die.
3 are slain. Okay. Yeah, of course, AP3 because you get +1 because you cover save.
Yep.
But yeah, they are splatted. 3 are slain. Okay, we are returning fire, so there will be 5 shots going in before we do. And hit on 3s?
Hit on 3s.
Okay, lovely.
Strength 5.
Oh wow, okay, so 3s to wound. Okay.
And that one is a breaching, I believe.
Ah, okay, so 1 dead.
Yep.
I won't take that on the Artificer, of course. And an Artificer on the Sergeant. Hey!
Oh.
So 1 has
And
died.
that is a pinning check as well.
Pinning check. We're okay. Iron within, iron without. A little bit of shooting left. We have this Rhino again shooting its multi-melter into this the Rhino knot.
Yeah, ancient Rylan knot.
Ancient Rhino knot. And oh, it's a hit. Look at that.
Sweet.
And it's a wound.
And can we make the end one?
Rhino knot for the win there. Lastly, the only thing left in range, because of pesky shrapnel bolters, of course, being lower in range. Now we've got the 4 las cannon shots. I'm going to put them. I'm going to put them in the Land Raider.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
Oh, we changed our minds.
Yeah, because shooting Ryla not, I can take a couple of wounds off him, but it never works.
Oh yeah, until he gets into combat and just, smacks you one.
Yeah, I know. It's, dreadnoughts. I know. Why should I shoot a dreadnought? If I could cripple one of those and got lucky, it might help me.
It'll just be a firing base and just, stay there.
True. Don't try and get in my head, Georgie. Georgie boy. Now, here we go. I'm going to fire at this one. I'm going to fire it. I'm going to do it. They can both see, right? We're good?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. Okay. Hitting on 3s. They are not twin-linked. Wounding on 110 here. So, glancing on...
it's 4s to glance.
4s to glance. That's 1 glance.
One entire whole point.
Oh dear, and sorry, the heavy bolt I did say off camera will be going into that troop squad of jump pack boys over there.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 3s. 1 wound.
1 wound, are you ready?
Artificer, are you going to do it?
I'm just going to take it on a normal marine.
Oh, hey!
Which is fine. Didn't need to worry.
That's just cocky, alright?
Well,
You're just rubbing it in my face now.
At least it's not, pinging back at you.
Ah, true. Now, with that, that's my shooting done. There's nothing else to do. I just have to weather the storm. Next, I lost 1... Havoc, but I killed 3 snipers.
Yeah, which I actually need to take a leadership.
Oh, yes, you
Off the top
do.
of my head.
Ah, you're fine.
You're right.
They love it. Which means Emperor's Children, turn 1.
Turn 1.
End of the movement phase, turn 1 for the Emperor's Children. And as you can see, in classic, finesse, I should say,
yeah.
you have moved around the board beautifully, sir. So, starting off on this side, we push forward with the Plasma Squad. I say the veterans with some plasma in it. Getting nice and close to my Rhino, probably to charge it and chop it up and everything else.
Of course.
For some reason, the Javelin has come across, probably to shoot said Rhino or shoot perhaps the Leviathan.
And stay out of range of its cyclonic, because it's
Yes,
scary.
exactly. The snipers, funny enough, have stayed put, as you can imagine. The other squad is doing a tactical redeploy, shall we say. Not running. They're not running away.
Yeah, they're not running. They might just be running in a minute, but to reinforce this side.
To reinforce the other flank, which is pretty much heavily reinforced anyway. But hey, look, who am I to say you're running away from a Leviathan? Now, over on this side, we have disembarked with the 1 unit of Terminators, and they have some beautiful charge options. But considering they are now facing these Iron Warriors, I wonder where they will be going.
Well, it is very tempting, I've also got a squad back here, which...
You do.
I could try and pop the Rhino, or I could try and
Go into them, exactly.
go over the building and come charge here.
Ryla Knott has pushed forward his 8 inches to get around to get some line of sight on bits and pieces, and the second, slightly damaged Land Raider has pushed forward to again get some shots off there. So that's all the movement. Let's get into some shooting.
Yep.
Coming up. Okay, here we are. Before we get stuck into the shooting phase, kindly George said to me, hey, multi-melters are twin-linked, remember?
Yep. Which I'd definitely not forgotten about myself till I just checked it as well. So,
which meant that when I missed the shot here with the multi-melter, so I re-rolled it, and I actually did end up wounding it. We did it off camera quickly, which is quite nice. But now the Javelin will be firing at my
now it's going to pop that Rhino completely open.
Starting off with the las cannons.
2 las cannons first. 1 hit.
Okay.
And we have a pen.
Ooh.
But we've got cover.
I do have cover. The wall saveth. No.
No.
Uh-oh.
And that's a pen, so let's see.
Oh!
Not great, but...
Now, I believe I ignore Crew Shake and Crew Stunned with my Fury of Olympia, but I will check. Or it might actually be just Iron Warriors, or it might be Fury of Olympia. Or I could just be making it up, George.
Well, I mean, it might not be there in a second, so
Yeah,
it might not matter.
that's true. Multi-melter.
So we have the multi-melt shot, which hits.
Uh-oh.
And that's 10.
There's a pen. Okay, so 5 up. I have 2 hull points left, not 1. 5 up. Oh, no.
And it's gone.
Oh, dear. 4.
4.
So down to 1 wound left.
And that is AP 1 as well, so... Is that +1 or +2?
Oh, AP2 is +2, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's +2.
So it's a 6, so it explodes?
So I think that is a 6, but I think you need a 7 to explode.
Ooh,
I think it might just be immobilized, but we'll have a check with that.
We'll check that in a moment, and we'll get back to you with more shooting coming up. We checked, and yes, it is +2 to the modifier roll 4, which means it is immobilized, so it is just basically a potato now. But these veterans perhaps will finish the deal with their plasmas. No cover here, because they are directly in front of me. And here we go. So
we have 2 rapid-fire plasma shots.
Uh-oh.
Or for 2 rapid-fire plasma guns. Yep. And fortunately, no gets hot.
No gets hot, yeah.
But we're looking for force to glance.
Oh!
And that is nothing. Oh. So that's 2 wasted plasmas, you know.
True,
We just go back to basic bolter boys now, but...
Yes, true. I think you can bolter it to death, right? Oh, no, because it's 11?
It is 11. I have 3, I'd say, that are on side armour that can see here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. So we'll give it a go.
Okay, 3 hits.
Yeah, it's okay, you know.
Just need a 6.
Just need the 6s.
Oh,
nearly.
Not quite. Not quite. So, what do we have next? We've got 2 snipers.
I think I'm going to go to the snipers.
Yeah.
Now, I was hoping that was going to be cracked open, but seeing as he's a strength 5,
yes,
I know it would be front armour 11, but I think
all right.
I either take the return fire or I try and crack it
George,
open.
you're going to sniper through the window.
I'm going to try and Saving Private Ryan just with, you know, the tank shots. So we've got 2 shots.
Okay.
1 hits.
Okay, and
no, it's worth a shot, I think. Seeing as
yes,
they're only going to die to return fire otherwise.
True, I agree. Now, do you have a little think about what you're shooting next?
I think I'm going to be going for the Raiders.
Oh, already.
So I'm going to start with this Raider here.
Yes.
And
yeah, some of them won't be able to.
Some of them won't quite be able to see.
Yes.
But so you get a
this one's okay
from the las cannon.
Yep.
So we'll start there.
Okay.
And it's Gravis las cannon, isn't it? So it's 2 shots.
It's 2 shots. Yeah, correct.
So
same as my one.
Nothing.
That's what happens though.
And then we've got the multi-melter going into it as well.
Yep. Multi-melter. That's a hit. And
so that is
8,
not
9, 10,
a wound,
12, yeah, 13. So not quite.
I am within 12.
Okay. So
I think that's armor bane.
It is armor bane.
24, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's 2 dice for armor bane.
Oh.
So there we go.
Oh yeah, of course. Add it up.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So that's a 10.
No cover for me. Then you have
and
to roll and see what happens.
What happens?
3.
3 becomes a 5, which is a quick look. I've got the sheet just here.
Dun dun dun.
Which is a weapon destroyed.
Oh, it's one of my las cannons are no longer a thing. I will pick probably this one because hey, why not? That one is a smouldering wreck.
And I think we're going to go for everything else at this squad here. Actually. No, I can't quite see it. So we'll go for the las cannon and we'll go for the heavy bolter.
Yes,
and
now
I'll start with the heavy bolter.
Before we did have discussion off camera.
Yep.
My Warlord trait, the Tyrant of, I'm going to butcher the pronouncement. I think it's Lystra.
Yes.
Or Lystara or Lystra, whatever you comment
Tyrant
below.
Mascara.
Yes. And all of basically, if I can possibly make a reaction, I have to with this one. It doesn't cost an allotment for me in terms of my shooting phase, but this unit can no longer make a reaction during the shooting phase. Now, my bolters can't hurt it, but I can possibly shoot at it because it's within 18. So technically I can. So technically this is my reaction.
So this is your reaction, which means that you then can't do another reaction with the unit.
Exactly.
So it soaks it up.
Yeah, exactly. Which is clever. It's a good way to do it because otherwise, obviously, if you, for example, fire them, I would be shooting at them.
Yep.
So here we go.
So we've got the heavy bolter, which is twin linked.
Yes.
Okay.
Beautiful thing.
And 3's to wound. Not a single one, but
wow.
We've got the las cannon.
Okay.
Which does hit. and does wound. So that will be 2 dead Marines, please.
Yes, 2 dead. I'll take them from this side. No, I'll take this one and this one, just in case they're slightly closer for the charges, because I am that guy. So, do we know what we're firing now?
I think I'm going to have a quick think about it, to be honest.
Thinking time. Next up, the second Land Raider. We've got the multi-melter and the las cannon range into this Land Raider, and then the other las cannon, which can't see that side because of the arc, but can fire at my Rhino. And then lastly, the heavy bolter will be going into the squad here. So
starting with the las cannon.
Yes.
And we have both miss again.
Beautiful.
But we'll just go straight into the multi-melter.
Multi-melter. Oh.
But twin linked, which we've remembered. And nothing.
Nothing.
Which we did measure, it's out of armor range.
It is out of armor range. Yes.
So we go for the next las cannon into this poor old Rhino.
Yes, 1 hit.
And 1 will hit, and that's all we need, hopefully. Yep,
okay.
That is a pen.
That's a pen, yeah. I do have a cover save here because I'm in lots and lots of cover. Hey! And we're okay.
And then last of all, we have the heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter.
The same squad again.
Okay.
Fortunately, it's twin linked.
Yep.
That's 3 hits.
And
just the 1 wound.
Just the 1 wound.
Please.
We're okay.
And he's okay. And next, I think I will go for Ancient Not Quite Rylanor.
Yes, Rylanor.
Going into these Marines just here.
Ooh, okay.
So the Flamer is out of range, so we're just going to go straight into the Carries and Soul Cannon. Hitting on 2s.
And I can't make a reaction again, folks, because technically they've already done one, even though there's nothing they could do against that.
Wounding on 2s, strength 6.
Wow.
With 1 rend as well.
1 rend. Okay, so the 1 rend is 1 dead. And then the other 2, I'll take on the Artificer. Artificer? Artificer? No, every time.
Arta failed.
Arta failed every time. So that is those. And I haven't lost 25%, I don't think. I've lost 4.
But that is one less guy that you can answer a challenge with.
Glorious
combat.
I will always answer a challenge with the Traitor.
Okay,
the Warsmith, yes.
As you should.
Unless it's Erebus, then I always deny, because he can carry on fighting.
that's fair.
I love Erebus.
Now the problem I've got here is, if I shoot these guys here, I can still charge.
Yes, correct.
But if I kill any, you're probably going to take these 2 away just to make life a little bit more difficult.
Most definitely.
So, I think I'm not actually going to bother firing.
Yeah, fair enough. That kind of makes sense to me.
And I don't think I'm going to fire
the bolt
any
pistols.
Of these bolt pistols either.
Yeah.
So I think that is safe to say my shooting phase is actually done.
Nice, George boy. Let's go into charges. Coming up, starting off the charge phase, we have the Terminators going in to these guys. I will be overwatching. I'll do that off camera in a moment. And I will be using his ability with the Gets Hot nonsense to get... did he get hot for his? Yeah, I think so. And it's an extra shot. Because a bit of Fury it does, but I'll check with him. Anyway, he gives an extra shot. Lots of shots coming in. But let's see. It's an 8-inch charge.
And it's an 8-inch charge. So I'm hoping to weather the Overwatch and get in there.
Oh!
Not quite.
You do stumble forward 4.
That is shambling forward pretty much.
Yeah, shamble forward.
Disappointingly so.
Boop, boop. And I will do that Overwatch in a moment, like I said, off camera. But also, we have a charge here, right?
Yeah, we have a 6-inch charge.
6-inch charge through there. Jump packs. That is them.
And that is definitely making it.
Beautiful. So we'll move those in.
I'll move those in a second.
We'll have a wound pool here to show you in just a second. Wait, not yet, because we have another charge here. And that is basically can't fail.
A mighty.
There we go.
7.
We're going to wrap around there, probably blow up that poor Rhino. And we'll see you in a second. Okay, so that Overwatch was done. And so I had a shot from a bolter. Then I had a shot from a shrapnel. Then I had a shot because I'm within 12. And then I had one from my Warlord. But I do gets hot. So each of them had 4 shots apiece. 19 wounds done in total. And I killed a Terminator. And 1 took a wound. But I did get only 1 gets hot myself. Which he's okay. So now it is pinning. So it would have been done beforehand. So if you roll. And we're fine.
Okay.
You're okay. But yeah, they would have been done anyway. Because the way you do the Overwatch first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. George is teaching me about Horus Heresy, folks. Now, as you can see here, we have already got the combat underway. And before we even began, it was like, I'm challenging. I was like, yeah, of course he's challenging. Of course I'm going to accept, because it's just fun to do, right? So Warsmith...
Are you not entertained?
Yeah, are you not entertained? So let's grab some dice. And let us get to fighting coming up. Okay, we're going to do the fun fight first. That is Warsmith versus Traitor. You get to fight first, of course, because you're Emperor's children.
Because I charge, I get +1 initiative as well.
Yep.
So,
here we go.
Well, I attack at 1 initiative step higher. And that's not great.
Wow.
So I've got 1 hit, but I am mastercrafted.
You are? Oh.
Which still doesn't hit.
That's not great.
But that's all I need.
That's all you need, a 6. Oh, that's...
No, that's not even a wound.
That's not even a wound.
Ah, well, you know.
Shall I do my fight back?
Yeah, you may as well, because it's a challenge.
I have 3 attacks base, I believe, as a Traitor.
I think it's 4 as a base.
Is it 4?
Base, yes.
Ooh.
5 on the charge.
4. And now I'm hitting on 4s as well. I am unwieldy. Wow, I am mastercrafted. It's the same, but I am...
But you do wound on 2s.
Yes, on a 2. And there it is. So...
And a 4 up.
Oh,
and we lost it.
Okay, they're just still clashing at one another. Hammer versus spear. Let George grab a bunch of dice here, and we'll do the attacks for the rest of his troops. Okay, so we've got half the squad here going in, and we'll do the other half in a second. Hitting on
4s as well, because still just standard dudes.
Just normal Marines. Just stuck a rocket on their back.
So that's okay.
There. And now you obviously have Shred because you're chain swords.
So 4s to wound, but with Shred, which is absolutely lovely.
So that's 3 wounds so far.
So that's 5 of the first half.
Yep, we've got 5 right here.
And we'll do the second half right here. So it is basically 10 dudes because we count the apothecary, but we get +1 attack from the apothecary.
Yes, you do.
Base attacks.
He has 2 attacks base. So nice, okay. I quite like that. Take all those misses out, please.
That's not too bad,
Yeah,
but it'll be these ones that get you with the Shred.
Yeah, the Shred every time.
So 4s to win. So that is...
Yeah, look at that.
No, that's only 2 there, but...
That's
we'll
2, but another 4.
Yep, so that is 6 more.
Okay, I have all the wounds right here. And this is just 3 ups.
Yep.
So I've lost 1, 2, 3, 4 of my Marines. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. Let me remove those 4 and I'll get some dice to fight back. Okay, here we go. 8 attacks back. I was kind of expecting more. Hitting on 4s. And then wounding on 4s. 1 wound.
And I'm going to take it as a 3-up save.
Yay. You know, you're just rubbing it in. Now, all you have left is the Power Fist.
And it's 3 attacks on the Power Fist Sergeant. Only 1 hit. But we'll need a 2. Which we don't quite get. So we're just playing with you now.
Now, I do lose.
Yep.
I've lost 4 here. And you have Vexilla?
I have a Vexilla in there.
I do not. So
actually, no, I don't, because Assault Squads can't have Vexillas for whatever reason.
Oh, fair enough.
So there is not one in there.
There's not one in there, okay. So, 6 on my Praetor's leadership, we should be fine.
I believe so.
Minus 4.
Yeah,
I didn't. Yeah, only just. So, stuck around there, but I don't know how I'm going to counter that. Maybe I got some lovely delights inside that Land Raider.
That's all right. Maybe the Terminators will just chop them up as well.
Last combat coming up over here. Okay, it's time to strap a Meltabomb to the side of this wounded Rhino. I'm like weapon skill 1 or something, so I'm going to 1. Okay, there we go. And Armour Bane.
And Armour Bane. So that's definitely a pen.
Yes. Does it explode?
Does it explode?
No.
No, it's just immobilised again.
Yes, immobilised again. It is a flaming wreck, but my guys will get out the back in a second. Do they have to take a test? Do you know what? I'll roll it just in case. We're okay either way because of the sergeants inside. So, yeah, that's your turn done.
Yep.
How do you feel it went?
I mean, it could have gone a bit better. I mean, one more guy dying just there would have been lovely.
Yes, it would have been nice. It would have been nice.
That's still all right.
Yeah, you're in a good spot. We shall see. Let's see how I hit back in Iron Warriors turn 1. Turn 2.
Turn 2.
Yeah, turn 2. Here we are, end of the movement phase, turn 2 for the Iron Warriors. As you can see, the burning wreckage, they all piled out the back. And then in the movement phase, they moved here. Then, the cowardly Georgie boy decided to push back with his reaction.
No, it's not cowardice, it's a tactical retreat.
I see, everything is perfection.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, done with perfection for the Emperor's Children. We have then moved forward with the big beast himself. There's nothing more he can do really, he's just kind of trundling along. Maybe get your charge off over there, get some extra movement, etc. Stay put with Iron Havocs, of course, because they do what they do best. Then, over here, we've actually disembarked from the side hatch and moved with our big squad of veterans, and funny enough, they're going to be butchering his veterans, his assault squad. And then over here, we moved with the Terminators after backing up, beep, 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 with the Land Raider, and then you did another perfect
part of my Warlord trade. It's just a reposition this time.
Another reposition. So he's moved back there for a longer charge for my Terminators, which isn't great, but hey ho.
It probably won't make a difference.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it works. Now, with that, we've also lastly kind of backed up and spun around with the Rhino to give it a bit more cover. Didn't need to bring out the guys just yet. I think next turn, let's see how they work. Let's see what happens in the landscape after all of this. And if these guys can get stuck in here, because this flank then will be quite secure, which means I can probably run the Rhino up that way and do something else. I don't know. So with that, let's get to some shooting coming up. Starting off the shooting phase with this squad, and they want to avenge their beloved Rhino. Now, they are within 12, so they're hitting 3 shots each, thanks to the shrapnel bolters, and going into this veteran squad, which I have the 30 dice right here. So, rerolling 1s, thanks to Fury of Olympia.
That sounds like cheating to me.
Yes, indeed.
You don't get rerolls in Heresy.
Another 1 there. Just 1, 1, and then take out those 2s, of which, do you know what, this is not a bad roll.
That's really good.
Yeah, now normally for me, hit on 3s is about 50%. So,
too many dice, not enough hands.
Too many dice. Yes, I wish I was a Gene Stealer cult member, because life would be easier with a 3rd hand. Now, there we go, my friend. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 wounds, if you would so kindly, sir. Now, I can only kill about 4 around here that they can see, because the old Rhino is blocking a lot of it.
12 saves?
12 saves.
I'm just taking them on the 3-ups.
Yeah, so got 1.
That is 3 died.
Yeah, got 1. Next up, we're going to fire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 now, because you killed one of my Iron Havocs. But 9 of them, and they're all going to go into that squad as well, because it's instant death, my friend, on Strength 8.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah. So, let's do this. Hitting on 3s.
Oh, sorry, you killed 1.5, because I forgot veterans have 2 wounds.
They do, yeah, 1.5. 1.5. Now, wounding on 2s. So that is 6 wounds, please, sir, from my missile launchers.
So I'm going to be taking this on cover saves.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
So the first.
Instant dead.
The second.
Is okay.
Fine. Third. We have another one dead. Fourth.
Oh.
5th.
Oh. This is brutal.
6th. There we go.
That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Okay. Yeah, crack grenades, crack missiles AP3, right?
They are AP3.
Yeah, just checking. I don't want to do you like that, Georgie boy.
I kind of wanted to save my Artificer Sergeant.
Yes.
I thought I could have probably tanked it all on there, but I didn't want to risk it.
Don't want to risk it. Don't want to risk it for that proverbial biscuit. Now, in terms of shooting, let's quickly go on to the slightly damaged Land Raider. Now, I'll put the Heavy Bolter... Heavy Bolter can't do much. I'll put the Las Cannon into the wounded Land Raider, because why not? And the Heavy Bolter, I'll put it into these guys.
Okay.
Because why not? So, Heavy Bolter, hitting on 3s. All hit. And then wounding on 3s.
Yes.
1 wound.
Are you ready?
Yep. Yeah, he's fine. And then 2 las cannons into the Land Raider. 1 hit. And a 3, which is nothing. Yeah, 9, 10 on top. Yeah, nothing. Okay. That's it. Yeah, so I've just got this guy to shoot left. Let me have a little think about what he can see in range. And
I'm considering doing a return fire from the Raider as well.
From the... Oh, from the Land Raider?
Yeah, from the Land Raider.
Oh, of course, because you have multi-melter.
Yeah, just for what it's worth. I've got the multi-melter and...
I forgot about the multi-melter, yeah, because you can't use the las cannons, right?
I can use one of the las cannons.
Oh, can you?
I'm
not sure.
Return fire.
But I think we'll check the rules. So I think it's over strength.
Weapon?
Yes, it's over strength, a certain strength. We'll check.
Which means I wouldn't be able to use the multi-melter. We'll have a quick check.
We'll check. So we checked, and it is defensive weapons, which means no multi-melter. Sad face.
No multi-melter or las cannon.
Yeah.
But you've still got more shooting to do,
yes.
so I've got more options.
Exactly. I'm going to be firing this squad into these, try and soften up that one remaining Terminator. So my Terminators here, 20 shots because they are within 12. And we're
twin linked as well.
Oh yeah, twin linked. Thank you for reminding me. Yes.
And they'll be getting return fire in a minute as well.
Yes, they will be. Let me read 3 of these. Okay, so these are not shrapnel, so there's no rerolling ones here. You can't give the combi bolt to shrapnel for some reason.
But they're twin linked anyway.
But they're twin linked anyway. Yeah. Okay, so, and now we're looking for 4s. 4s! Oh, that was a terrible roll. That's the old DC roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll me 1, 1, please. and I'll be a happy man.
Are you ready?
Yes.
So
1-1.
No ones at all.
There it is.
There we go, there it is.
Got him. Now you have shoot back, of course, with your collection of weapons. I don't know what everyone has.
So I have 1, 2, 3 combi bolters in there. I'll
Okay.
save the combi plasma or the plasma blaster till last.
Okay, yeah, of course.
Actually, no, I'll do that first.
Oh, okay.
Because it's strength 7 and it's more likely to actually do something.
Let's do it.
So 2 shots, assault 2.
Nice.
Both
2
hits,
hits.
doesn't get hot either. And looking for 4s again for 2 breaching.
Wow. Okay. So go straight through to 5 invulnerables?
Yep.
Okay. Save them both.
Damn it.
Oh.
It wasn't quite double your toughness anyway. And we're just going to be relying on bolters.
Yes.
I'll reroll that.
No, that was a hit. I'll give it to you. Anyway.
And combi as well.
Yes.
So same as you. But that one does miss.
Okay. And now 4s?
And then 4s to wound. And that is just the 2.
2. Okay. 2 ups. Hey, we got a 1.
Hey, we got a 1.
You took a wound from me. I shall get wound dice. And the one in the back shall be slightly dinked. And he is not happy at all. So, with that, that is all my shooting. Because I'm not going to shoot here, guys. It's a 6-inch charge. And if I shoot, he'll take that off it, make it further. And I want to try and destroy them in combat. I don't know how good they are in combat. He's got a Meltabomb, right?
It's veterans. I've got Meltabomb, so...
Is it Meltabombs, plural?
Or I will have to check.
Yeah,
I think it might just be on the sergeant.
Yes.
But I will have check.
Okay, we'll check. And we'll get back for the charge phase coming up. Okay, charge time, starting off with the veteran squad. We're going into the back of this squad here. Can't really fail, but with a 7, that will do it. So we'll move those in a moment. Here, we shall be charging as well.
But that's what you think, because I'm going to be doing my advanced reaction
Dun,
for
dun,
the
dun.
Emperor's Children.
What does this do?
So basically, instead of you charging, I'm charging you. And even if I fail, I then get to overwatch.
Interesting.
Well.
Okay,
So
let's do it.
instead, it'll be, I think it's a 7-inch charge.
Yeah, it was 7-inch charge.
So,
Oh,
And we made it.
perfection. Perfection in all forms. Let's get them in. That is very cool. I love
There we
that. And then the important one for me, 6-inch charge from the Leviathan into this veteran squad. Ooh. Oh, that'll do it
Oh.
easily.
bye-bye
He's
veterans.
stuck in there. They do have a Meltabomb, so I'm a little bit
I
worried
do.
there. We did check, and it's multiple.
It's multiple, so
Yeah.
you can use it
As many
as
times as
many
you want.
times you want.
Yeah, just
But it
checking
is just
that.
on the sergeant,
But it's just on the sergeant, exactly. So at least it's not the whole squad throwing Meltabombs at me.
unfortunately.
Now, let's get into combat. I'll move these in, and we'll get to fighting coming up. Just for their audacity, the Terminators of the Emperor's Children will be going first. So please attack away.
So, parry this, you filthy casual. This is, we've got a Lightning Claw in the squad going first,
Yeah, okay.
which will be 2 hits, because I am weapon skill 5 for the moment.
Yes, because...
So, because I passed the leadership check within 12 inches of my Warlord, I
Yep.
get +1 weapon skill until my next turn. But because it's your turn,
Yeah.
and technically I charged you, but because
It's beautiful.
of the wording of this,
Yes, it's a beautiful
weapon
synergy.
skill 5.
So,
we've got
3s,
2
yeah.
hits.
2 hits.
And
And that's
I
fine.
will re-roll that.
Okay.
But
Shred.
we have shred anyway. Looking for 6s.
Ah,
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's a shame.
Okay.
But that's not the big one, because we have a chain fist and we have a power fist in the squad.
Okay.
And I get all the charge bonuses. And I only hit once out of all of
Oh, wow.
that. That's painful.
Yeah, that's painful.
But it does wound though.
Okay, it does wound. 5 up here.
Yep.
And we
Oh, and he makes it as well, just to rub it in.
I am sorry.
Oh, that's
I am sorry, but no, I'm not sorry. I will fight back in a moment there, folks, but we'll quickly go over to here with
Yep.
the Leviathan. I have 5... first of all, I have Hammer of Wrath. So 3 strength 8 hits. That is 3 wounds.
Okay, so I'm just going to take these as 2 ups.
Okay.
2 up.
Oh, he
2
loves it. He loves
2
it.
up.
Oh, got him.
So there goes my Melter Bomb.
That is the Melter Bomb's gone. Now,
It's okay.
I'm weapon skill 5. Your weapon skill...
I'm weapon skill 5 as well.
Okay, so 4's here for 3. And then we're looking at 2s. Okay, so that's 2.
So that's 2 just dead.
Yes, 2 splatted straight
I'll
away.
Keep the Vexilla alive.
Yes, that is 2 remaining. Now you get to fight them back.
Or
Or
okay, so
you're out of combat.
I'm quite happy being out of
Yeah,
combat.
I
there,
think, yeah.
amazingly
Yeah.
enough.
Now, do you still have to take your leadership? I think you do, right?
Yes, I will.
Yes.
So I'll just do that.
Yeah.
Which will still be horrendous. but
Hey,
that's
you're
okay.
fine. Yeah, wow. So they're still sticking around, even though the Leviathan ate some of them. Then we grab some dice, and I will fight back. We are back, and I've got my attacks. 2 attacks each. I don't get the extra for charging because you charged me very cleverly. And with your extra weapon skill, I'm now hitting on 5s, which kind of sucks. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So half. I'm happy with that.
That's pretty damn good, actually.
Yeah.
That's better than I did.
Happy with that. Now 2s. So take out the 1. So you got 1, 2. Oh, it's 9, of course. Counting again. So there's 9 wounds with my power fists.
And I'm just going to roll
fists.
them all at the same time,
Yep.
because this is going to need to make up for the roll that I made earlier. That is 1, 2, 3 dead Terminators. Surprise,
Yes. 4 dead. And I punched him extra in the face when he's dead. That is them slain.
Because instant death, because it's double their death.
It is double their toughness, the old power fist. Now, folks, this is super messy. What we're going to do is we'll do the challenge on camera, because that's cool.
Yep.
We'll start with yourself.
Yep. So we'll be attacking at the same time now, because I lose my charge benefit.
Yes, but I actually have a
But
hammer.
you have a thunder hammer,
Yeah.
so
It's all you.
Way I attack first.
Yes.
So hitting on 4s. Great, with a masterclass. Great. So never mind.
That is horrific. Now I get 3 attacks.
Yes.
Or 4 attacks.
Yeah,
please,
you get
right?
4 attacks as well. Hitting
So-
on 4s.
Hitting on 4s. Okay. Mastercrafted. Hey!
Oh, we got 1 through.
2s. Yes.
And we're fine.
He's fine.
Okay, so ignore everything we just said.
that battle is going on for a long old time. I will be going in here with my veterans.
Yep.
We'll be going at the same time, right?
We are going at the same time now.
Okay, so this is a bit messy. I'm going to do my attacks off camera, and then you'll do yours,
And then it'll be a disappearing act.
and then it'll be a disappearing act. We'll come back for the wound rolls in a second, folks, but obviously there's going to be a lot of cover. Hold the phones. I forgot. Well, I did forget, and old George. And yeah, don't forget about your Centurion, buddy, which he goes before anyone else, and which will obviously determine less people. So I thought, why not do it on camera? Because Centurions are fun. So I am hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Okay. And I am wounding on 4s.
4s to wound, but
with shred.
Ooh, and that's a rend.
Oh,
That's 2 rends.
double rend. Choose that as you wish, my friend.
So I'm just going to take them on regular dudes.
Okay.
All of them, actually.
Okay.
It's AP3.
It is.
But I do have an apothecary in there, so it'll just be
yeah.
a 5 up for no pain. It
Oh.
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So that is 3 of them shredded down already. And as you can see, I was preparing my dice. I will carry on with the rest of the shredding machines. That is a lot of wounds, my friend. A lot of wounds. Now, obviously AP3, AP2, all that stuff, but
It won't matter. I'm just going to
No.
roll these all as feel no pains.
Yep.
Because there was enough rends in there that it's not going to make any difference.
exactly. So here we go.
Okay, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 dice.
20
I
died
don't have that
of
many
the
left.
squad. But you do get to fight back.
Yep, I
So-
do get to fight back.
You,
And I'll math that out in a second.
Yeah, I was
how
gonna
many
say.
attacks you get back.
which way and whatnot. But that squad is no longer a thing. Okay, so we've added up the attacks. Unfortunately, the Power Fist is dead because he died to shred before he could get anywhere. But here we go. So this is all going to Tactical Squad.
Yep.
Hitting on...
Hitting on 4s, which is not looking great.
Yeah,
Oh, my
that's
dice
not
been
great.
today.
I don't know. Cursed. We gave you some dice and... wow,
know.
okay, that's better.
And with a shred, so that is 5 saves.
Okay, so there's 5 coming in. And we're fine.
Of course.
Oh dear, oh dear. So there's just a challenge left going on.
Yeah.
Which I'm actually loving.
Oh, yeah.
Just a classic hammer versus spear, nothing going on. We'll remove the dead, and that is your turn. You've done the leadership check there, so we're all good. On to your turn too. Wow, Georgie boy, you play like a madman.
I mean, I play the Emperor's Children way. It's going for perfection and glory.
I love it. So we've moved forward with the big veteran squad here. Probably going to try and charge off and fight the Terminators.
Of course.
Javelin in the support. Of course, the snipers have stayed put, done nothing this game so far. I say that now, they're going to do something horrific soon. Over here, we have the 2 remaining veterans of this squad come through the ruins onto this side to try and flank my squad.
Army of 2.
Yeah, the army of 2. And then over on here, we've had a bit of maneuvering, so you can see the Land Raiders have pushed forward. The one in the back obviously only moved, so it allowed for this Palatine squad to come out with all of the fun inside. Ryler Knott has come just around the corner slightly. I use my reaction to push forward with this one, so they either can get around here or get a charge off on that side over there, or he'll charge me. It's all good. All good.
I will charge you.
I love it. Yeah, so good. Now, with that being said, let's get stuck into shooting. Yep. Up now. Starting off, the 2 remaining snipers going straight into this squad of Tactical Marines.
Okay, so that is
This
one
is
hit.
one hit, and
That is a rend as well.
yes.
And I would like you to take down your sergeant, please.
Oh, you can, of course.
Yes, because it's precision shot.
Precision shot, because I
But it's
have
a rend as well, so he's just dead.
I have precision shot 6 up on my guys. You just have it flat.
Just have the sniper.
Yeah, so he's gone. Bam. Shot straight away. And a
Reduced
pinning
your
test.
leadership and a pinning as well.
That's a 7 now instead of an 8.
Yep.
And a 7.
Sweet.
I am within, I am without. Now, what are you shooting next?
I'll be shooting the 2 veterans. And because they have relentless, because they are veterans, that'll be 2 rapid fires.
Do I shoot?
Them.
Before you do that.
Is it big thinking time?
Yeah, because I could shoot them.
You could.
I could overwatch them.
And I'll survive it.
Yeah?
I will, yeah. And that's a waste of a reaction for you.
It is, because the other thing, I guess, you can't shoot bolters over here in charge, right?
Relentless, I can.
Oh, you can?
Because they're veterans.
I could shoot back there. That's probably better with a lot more shots.
Yes,
with 2
and
shots
combi
piece.
as well.
And combi. I'll probably do that. I'll probably do
Okay.
that. So carry on, my friend.
Happy with that?
Yep.
So the 2 bolters,
2 bolters.
we have 3 hits
Okay.
and nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
So yeah,
Right.
that was worth it.
Now, do you want to do the javelin?
I think I'm going to be going for the javelin, going into here.
Okay. Cheeky bit of cover for me here, thanks
Yep.
to the big old brick.
So we have the 2 las cannons.
Nice.
Both hit, which is good.
That's what you want.
And then I think it's 5, I believe.
I
for
believe so,
glances.
yeah.
So that's 2 glances.
2 glances down
but
to...
cover.
Oh, of course.
Remember?
Thank you very much. Nope, that's where you forget
That's
for
what you
forgetting.
get.
2 hull points remaining.
And we have the multi-melter as well,
Multi-melter.
which hits.
And
it is that is a glance as well.
that's a glance as well, okay.
I'm just out of armor bane range.
Boom, there we go. Wow.
There we go.
Just out of armor bane range.
Yeah, you know, just out.
Just
Just
out.
out. Sorry, it's this one. It's this the range.
Yes,
that's
yeah.
Just out of armor bane
Okay,
range.
alrighty. So, do you know what you shoot next? Do you have another
Yes,
thing?
I do.
Okay.
I'll be going for this raider here.
Yep.
So we're going for the multi-melter into here.
Yep.
And heavy bolter can't really shoot anything.
No.
So we've got this las cannon, and this las cannon's going into the terminator.
Yes, because you can swivel that way.
Yep.
Okay.
So we've got the multi-melter first,
Multi-melter
which
is twin linked.
which missed, but it is twin linked.
You reminded me of that.
Yeah. And this one is in armor bane range.
Yes,
so
it is.
the 2 dice.
Oh.
Still nothing.
Still nothing.
But armor bane, lets you re-roll, but it's in melter range.
Yes.
So, is that right?
Armor
No,
bane.
it's just two dice, isn't
Yes,
it? for
2
armor
dice.
bane?
Yeah, I don't
So
think it's a
the
reroll.
you've got to be in melter range for the armor bane, it's not the reroll.
Yes.
Okay. So we've got the las cannon instead.
Lads cannon. Hits.
Hits.
That's what you want. No.
And nothing. But the one into the terminator.
Yes. See if we can kill the
Which
Terminator.
hits. Wounds.
5 up here.
And
No,
we
that
got
is the one that was damaged is now consigned to the warp, where demons will tear apart his soul.
Then I'm going to do everything at that rate.
Yeah, okay.
Well, still, just trying to get rid of that rate.
The heavy bolter can go into them.
The heavy bolt can go into them. I'll
Yep.
probably put the las cannon into there
Yep,
as well.
makes sense.
And then, so the multi-melter first,
Okay.
which hits and doesn't do anything because it's out of armor bane range.
Yes, correct.
And the las cannon,
It's
which missed.
Wow.
And then this las cannon into the terminator.
My Land Raider lives.
Hits, wounds.
5 up here. Yes.
Okay.
Dink.
And heavy bolter,
That's
which all hit.
all hit. Yeah.
Annoyingly, out of all the guns, you know. And that is 3 wounds.
3
as
wounds.
well.
2 ups. We're okay.
All good.
All good there on the Terminators. Well done, guys. You weathered that storm. All you have left to shoot is basically Ryle or Not
Royal or not, and these Marines.
this squad.
I think I'm going to go for these Marines.
Okay,
Back
into the
in a
Terminators.
second, in with the Terminators after I just gather some dice.
You shoot me, I'll shoot you off camera, and then we'll
Yep,
come back for the
that's
wounds. So, blasting back and forth through the ruins, bolter fire everywhere. I invoked Bitter Fury in the shooting phase. Got 4 shots apiece and gets hot. And now, because they had rerolls, I only managed to get 3 gets hot, which I'll roll right now before we begin. So take a wound. So 1 is down to 1 wound. But the problem was that after all those shots, 4 shots apiece, folks, I only managed 10 wounds. And you managed, Georgie
8.
boy, 8 in return. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here for me. I could probably lose a Terminator here. And I don't. I'm lucky. Wow.
So you take more damage from your own shooting
Yes.
than you do from mine. But let's see
Yeah,
how many I lose from shooting.
Yes, here we go.
So they're 2 wounds apiece at least.
Yes,
so
they
I
are.
lose a Marine.
Okay, that's not bad. After all that,
So there we go.
that's a lot of rolling for everyone just to see 1 Marine die and 1 Terminator take a wound. So we saved you guys the time. So, with that, is there any more shooting? Is Ryle or Not?
Because I can't shoot Ryle or not without charging. Or, if I want to charge,
yes.
I can't shoot Ryle or not.
Fair enough. That's
No.
totally understandable. With that, then, let's go straight into charges. Where should we begin?
I'm going to bring the all-important charge over here.
Okay. Yes. I'm not going to overwatch this one.
Yeah, this really, I never would have guessed.
Oh,
so that would be a 5-inch charge.
Oh, do I?
A 4-inch charge.
Actually, it'd be 3 shots each. Because they are shrapnel.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm going to overwatch here.
Okay, those poor Marines.
Yeah.
We'll definitely make it in.
Well, unless you get pinned.
Oh, no, they're definitely going to make
okay,
it
they're making it
I'm
in.
not going to get pinned. They're going to live.
I love that.
All okay.
I think because yeah, I think getting rid of that unit, wink wink, is a good idea for me. Over here.
We've got 7-inch charge over here.
Okay.
Which we're not making,
That's a fail.
but we're just going to
Trundle forward
bit.
too. That's fine for me because then I can then charge them my turn and chop them up perhaps. Let's see how that goes. And then
poorly, clearly.
Here,
and here we can't really fail.
Nope.
So we've got Ryle
everyone's
going
in,
and
Ryle or not,
yeah.
and then
these veterans. Palatines.
the Munch
Will be
Bunch,
going 7.
the Happy Gang. Yeah.
So let's see.
Ooh, cheeky curve round.
So we've got a little bit of cheeky.
Get those stuck in, and I'll do this now off camera, and we'll come back with the wounds. Okay, all the shots are done. 9 wounds in total. Let's see how this goes.
So here's the armor saves.
Oh wow,
And
just
we lose
one drops.
Which then I'll just go straight into
Pinning.
the pinning.
Oh, he
Which then-
fails. So I guess you want to keep the
So I guess I'd
Keep the
still
banner? Yeah.
surge and keep the banner. I
Exactly,
guess,
yeah,
and
so you just-
shuffle there.
kind of go like that.
Well, we're still alive.
Still alive, and that's annoying for me. But there we are. You did say they would survive, so technically they have.
Well, yeah, you know.
You are prophetic.
I'm still there.
Now, here we are into the thick of the melee here. Absolute carnage on this side of the battlefield. Iron Warrior's doing better on this flank, it seems.
There's nothing left there, really, apart
It's
from
true.
a couple of Marines.
I need to get them over this side quickly to support this lot. So, here we go. What are we starting with? Shall we do the old
Yeah, so
Praetor?
the old Traitor off.
Yeah,
so
let's do this.
4 attacks.
4 attacks.
And we've hit twice so
Nice.
far with the Mastercraft.
So
Just
better than
twice.
normal.
And can I actually wound you this time? And we have an instant death as well.
Wow.
So 2 wounds, one of them being instant death.
Okay, so first wound, normal wound, is AP a lot, right? So
yes,
4
APT,
Iron
so-
Halo. No.
And now the
is
instant death.
Oh,
Hey, we
he's
got him at last.
gone. The Warsmith is slain. You get a point for that in terms of
Sweet.
the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice for you. So we'll let you grab some dice, and we're going to fight with this squad coming up next.
Both champions sought one another amongst pressed bodies as both sides clashed in vicious melee. They matched one another in skill. The combat was fierce, yet it was the more cumbersome Thunderhammer that allowed the Emperor's Children loyalists a fraction of a second to strike a fatal blow.
Okay, explain the nonsense, because...
So Emperor's Children excel in combat, so
Yep.
we have a skill called Skill Unmatched,
Okay.
which basically gives me 3 options, and the options I've gone for is increasing my weapon skill by 1, so I am weapon skill 6 instead of 5, so I'll be hitting on 3s here.
Wow.
But it means I drop 1 attack, but I think it's worth it for hitting 3s.
Yeah, hitting on 3s is brilliant.
Which I'll be
Okay.
re-rolling anyway because I've got a chaplain in the unit.
Okay.
And I will be attacking before all of you.
Yep.
Apart from your Centurion, the only guy we'll be attacking before you is the Palatine Prefectal, because he has a spear, which is a slightly different weapon, which just increases his initiative on the charge. So he gets 3 attacks, which
Okay.
I'll just do now.
Okay, let's do him.
Okay, so he'll be hitting on your weapon skill 6 as well, aren't you?
Yeah, I think so.
That? Yep, so this will be hitting on 4s, but with a reroll for Chaplain.
Chaplain.
So that is 2 hits.
2 hits,
so far.
lovely.
And these will be wounding on 3s. So 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Okay.
These are AP 3.
2
You've got
up
2 up armor.
armor. We're okay. So he fights
that's
back now,
okay.
right?
He can fight back, yeah.
Okay, so he...
Sorry, that's just into the veteran squad in general, not in the challenge.
Yes.
So-
Yes, so he can go anywhere he wants.
Yeah.
So he has 3 attacks base.
So that'll be a veteran dead. So
Veteran dead?
yeah, because AP 3.
Into
You took that on the sergeant
Sarge-
instead.
yes.
My apologies. Yeah, sorry. Carry on.
So, because they're 2 ups, right? Artificer.
Yeah, Artificer.
So then my Centurion goes.
Yep.
So we've got 3 attacks base and then +2 for each of the claws.
Claws.
Now he's also in the unit. so
You'll be
he's-
hitting me on 4s.
Yeah. Wow. It's really good. 4s. That's 3. And then 4s
4s to win with a reroll.
with a shred, luckily. Come on, give me them 6s. There you go. So there's
Okay, so we've got 1 rend
Yep.
and 1 normal 3 up. So the Palatines have a 2 up armor anyway.
of
so
course.
this will just go to a 5 up feel no pain.
Okay.
So I feel pain, and then a 2-up armor, which is fine.
Nice. Okay.
Would have been nice the other way around. So one of the Palatines takes a wound.
They have 2 each.
Yep, 2 each.
Oh, okay. That's brutal. Didn't know that.
There we go. So yeah, 2-up armor, 2-up armor, 2 wounds, and a 5 feel no pain from the apothecary.
That's brutal. Are they expensive?
They're not cheap, no.
Yeah.
But for their points, I think
Yeah.
they're really good.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, let's go into your Palatines.
This is the rest of the Palatine's attacks.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s with a reroll. Just as well. God, all that rerolls.
Yeah, wow. Hopefully
least
you'll
I thought
fail
the
again.
champion.
Oh, no, you won't. That is...
There we go.
That's very
That's
nice.
much better. And ideally fishing for 6s here, because they're
Okay.
instant death. So that is AP2 instant deaths, and then 4 normal saves.
Now, those instant death, I don't get an apothecary save,
You don't
right?
get the apothecary save against
Right,
instant
okay.
deaths.
So there's 3 just dead. So I'll just take 3. Okay.
And then 4 saves, which are AP3, but you do get the saves against them.
4 saves, AP3, so I'm going to have to put this on the Sergeant then.
Yep.
So first one. Oh, I can feel it coming. What's that one? What is it? What is it? What
That
is it?
a 1.
It's a 1. A 5 up. Feel no pain.
Yep.
Ah, he carries on. 2 up. Hey,
there we go.
So I've just lost 3.
So I have the chainsword on the apothecary, and that is the last one, apart from the chaplain.
Okay.
So we are hitting on
3s? Because he gets the extra.
On, no, we're hitting on 4s.
Yes,
here.
because you are 1 weapon skill less normal.
Sorry, I'm hitting on 5s.
Okay.
1 weapon skill less. So there we go. But with hatred.
Yes.
So just the 1 hit.
And
1
1
wound.
wound. 2 up save. No, 5 up.
Oh.
Oh, this is the Sergeant going. No,
Oh.
the Sergeant is dead, slain by the apothecary.
No, he's not.
No?
2 wounds.
Oh, yes,
They're
of course.
veterans. So he's alive on 1 wound.
He's alive on 1 wound. I completely forgot about that. And that would mean these guys was 3 wounds. So it's less, right? So it's...
But they were instant death.
Oh, sorry, they
So,
were.
yeah.
Ignore me for the saved all the others, didn't I? Of
I
course.
then have
I'm being greedy.
the chaplain to go, but I think I'm going to use his power fist to try and
Yep,
instant
smush
death
some
you
people.
guys.
That makes sense.
But Rylanor will go, or Rylanot will actually go before all the Marines do because he's charged. So even Dreadnoughts get the +1 initiative step.
No way.
Yeah.
Brutal. Okay, so this is going to hurt.
Is that 5 attacks, I believe, on the charge?
Oh, we'll quickly check.
4. Have a look.
We'll make sure. Okay, Rylanot, it's his turn now, and he has 3 attacks base, and then +1 for the charge.
And +1 for the charge. So hit
Hit
on
on
4s.
4s.
Okay, so 2 hits.
I'll take it.
And then 2s to kill.
Okay.
So there we go.
Yeah, nothing I can do about that. Not even the apothecary can save them, because,
They're now a fine paste.
yes, they are now a mush paste. So those 2 are dead. Now I will consolidate in.
Yep.
Doot, doot, and I will fight back. Let me grab my dice, work out how many attacks I've got, and catch you back in a second. So I've got 4 remaining, so I've just got the dice, so I might as well do it on camera. Now, here we go. Hitting on, now, I'm hitting on 5s now, right?
Yep. Because I'm weapon skills 6 for the minute.
It's so brutal. It's so brutal. I have another one here.
And then again, he's saying this, and that's only how many guys?
4.
4 guys, and he gets that many attacks.
And this is now 4s
Yep.
with
With a reroll.
shred.
And 2 Rens, though. That is important.
Yes. Okay, there you go. 4 with 2 Rens.
Okay, so the 2 Rens. So this is just going to 5 ups. Okay, so
Okay.
that kills 1 of them, and I'll just leave that wound marker there.
Lovely.
And then 2 2-ups.
And then 2 2-ups. Hey,
Sweet.
you're okay. It's 2
You killed an entire Palatine.
That's a lot for me, considering
I mean,
just,
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Now you get to fight back with your fist, and I fight back with the hammer.
Yep.
But the hammer might die because he's wounded.
So we get, I think it's 3 base for a Centurion.
Yep.
And 4 on the charge.
Yes.
So I could use the Power Maul and attack for you, but I'm using the Power Fist,
So you
which
can
is
smush.
unwieldy, but it becomes 1 step higher on the charge for Emperor's Children.
Okay.
So this is hitting on 3s, with a reroll from Hatred,
Nice.
and then 2s.
Smishing on 2s.
4.
Oh.
So that's just 2, but that is still instant deaths.
Yes. So,
Just 2 dead Marines.
but he's wounded, so would not take from him first,
I guess so, yes.
right? So he's
Yeah.
dead. Smashed, and then him smashed. Okay. So I have lost a lot of wounds here. That's the end of the combat. Let's work it out. Do you have a Vexilla?
I do not, 'cause
I
you can't
don't-
take 1.
I don't think it matters because I've lost 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14
Okay,
wounds.
and I've lost 3.
And you've lost 3. So it's 11, minus 10 actually to my save. So it's double
Yep.
ones. Double ones here. No, I am running. Would you like to run me down?
I would.
And you rolled a...
I rolled a 5.
Oh, come on.
Hey.
That is them. Gone. Slain all day long.
The Emperor's Children way.
Yes, exactly. Absolutely brutal. Now. Oof. Yeah, like I couldn't get... Actually, before I say that, I couldn't get... apothecary saves on that, right? With the fish. No, of course, because it's instant death.
Because it's instant death.
Yes, I'm just working through. I'm desperately looking for some
that's all
reason to stay alive.
He's clutching at straws, people.
Okay, that's that gone. That's the end of your turn. Actually, very effective. My entire veteran squad's gone. The big chunky...
It had to be done after that.
Absolutely brutal. I'm in a lot of trouble on this flank now. Let's see what old DC can pull out the bag on turn 3. Here we are, end of the movement phase, turn 3 for the Iron Warriors, and it's looking a bit tight on one flank and looking a little bit too rosy on the other flank. So we have created a firing squad for this remaining Emperor's Children veteran there. He's going to hopefully get gunned down by them. They stayed put with, obviously, the Iron Havocs. They're actually going to be targeting these guys right here to get rid of them. Big old Leviathan is pushed forward this way, and then a reaction move was done with the Javelin to keep him out of charge range, which is quite smart. And then the Terminators are pushed forward, and are now obviously within very easy charge range of that squad there. Now, over here, we have the Land Raider has just kind of shuffled slightly, but he's not going to do anything more than shoot the Palatines, because out came the Rhino, out came another firing squad, and then we've given ourselves a little bit of a buffer for a turn.
This is some guardsman stuff. First rank fire, second rank fire right here.
Exactly, I have to slow you down. It's insane. These guys are terrifying. They all 2-up saves, but I have to throw bolt of fire after bolt of fire at them and see what I can do, which we shall come up to in the shooting phase in just a second. Starting off in the feel-good side, I want to execute this Emperor's Children up against the wall here with my firing squad. So with that, we shall be firing lots and lots of rapid-fire shrapnel bolters.
And when I live...
Rerolling ones, of which there is just one. Take out the misses. Okay, I mean, that's pretty good hitting, because at the end of the day, they are in point-blank range. So, I'll roll these in 2 little batches. This is 4s. And 4s. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 wounds, please, into him. Can his armor keep him alive?
3-ups? No.
Got him.
Not quite.
Yeah, not quite, but pretty good.
It's not bad going, you know.
Absolutely slaughtered up against the wall.
For the Emperor.
He did.
I almost forgot that I was loyalist for a second there.
For the Emperor?
Yeah.
For Fulgrim? Actually, would they, depends on your lore, are your Traitor Marines fully embracing of Slanesh as a god now, or?
I mean, we're getting there, you know.
Yeah, true,
we're starting to embrace the marks.
Yeah, you yes, so the gods are seeping into your brains. Now, with that, let's quickly go into the Land Raider. He's going to put everything into the Palatines, funny enough. I don't care about the Land Raiders, they can do what they want. Las Cannon, the one that's not broken, into them. 2 hits, 2s to wound, 1 wound, it always rolls a 1.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. So you have...
This is a Palatine, right?
Yes.
That's dead.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wicked. Oh, I should have done that the other way around. Damn. Okay.
That was a Las Cannon.
Yeah, it was a Las Cannon to the face. Heavy bolters, all hit, and all wound. Wow, which 6s did something.
And they're all saved.
No, got another one.
But we've got Feel No Pain.
Oh, come
so
on.
We've got 2
Don't do this to me. Give me that. Oh,
okay. So 1's on a wound.
That's good, though.
That's okay. We're getting there.
Your arrogance shall be your downfall, my friend. You're probably only one.
Gone.
Okay, little wound there. Now, we've got a multi-melter here from the Rhino going in. And that's a hit. And that's a wound. Palatine.
Then yeah.
He's smushed as well.
Smushed that one guy.
I should have done this all the other way around, folks. But I am an idiot. We all know this by now. If you're this far into the game and it's your first time, I'm an idiot. Now, with that, I'm going to fire quickly 9 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Into your 2 snipers over there. Because they need to be taken out. 3s. So only 3 misses and 2s. Wow. I think they're marked for the end, my friend.
Yeah,
6
so
wounds.
this will be 4-ups, I believe.
Yes, because you recover.
And here we go.
Got him.
Yeah, just about got him.
Splatted. No more sniper nonsense from them. Now
Didn't even pin a single thing.
yeah, true, they didn't. they didn't. Now I need to have a think about what I'm going to shoot the Leviathan into. And my Terminators can shoot and Relentless, right? They can shoot and charge.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
so
is true.
I'll be shooting them into there. And Leviathan, not too sure. Before we get stuck into the Leviathan and all that nonsense on this side of the field, I just fired all of my shrapnel bolters into this Palatine squad here. Now, before we get any further, I want to highlight that we couldn't quite see it in the rules, so we just played it as you can. Comment below, because it's good for the algorithm, and let us know, basically, his reaction, he had movement, could he attach to the squad? Because it's like the movement phase, therefore, I will let him attach to the squad anyway, just because reasons. But if you feel differently, I think it works that way. If not, let us know.
It becomes the movement phase.
Yeah.
Well, you move.
Exactly. And if exactly. And if you specifically somewhere in the rulebook says otherwise, give me the page number. I will be reading it. Appreciate it, guys. But yeah, he's now part of the squad. So with that, we have 20.
I think it's 25.
25 wounds from both squads of shrapnel bolters.
Point blank bolters and 2-up saves. Ready?
Oh, give me some ones. I can see 1-1. I can see 2 1s. 3 1s. 4
so
1s.
That would kill 2. But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
Because we have an apothecary.
You do.
5 ups.
So
and that kills 1.
Kills 1. Oh, that means there's 1 Palatine left.
Now the question is, do I take the sergeant out or not?
Probably not, right? Or is he?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to take the sergeant out because we're leadership 10 anyway, and he gets more attacks.
Ah, fair enough.
So,
but there is a pinning check, so please roll an 11.
No, I refuse.
Oh, I saw a 6. Absolutely brutal. Okay, so with that, we've got 1 more Palatine down. Happy with that. Now over here, we've got my shots already lined up from my Relentless Terminators going into that squad. And you will be returning fire, right?
I will be returning fire.
Not
yes.
a problem. So, hitting on 3s, but I am twin linked. And I'm obviously within 12, folks. Hence the lots of shots. And now we're looking for 4s to wound. 4s to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, please, sir. If you would be so kind.
Here we go. And that kills a veteran.
Got a veteran. Worth it. You'll be firing back. We'll do that off camera in a moment. And I don't think I want to charge. I don't want to shoot. I want to charge the Leviathan in. So I don't want to shoot him because he will blast a lot of them and it'll take more and make the charge range further. So I'm just going to charge him.
Okay.
He hasn't fired yet, but yeah, just kept him stuck in.
He's forgotten he's got a gun.
Oh, you can fire back? Yeah, great.
Yeah, so,
okay.
so this is the return fire.
Didn't want to put you on the spot. So return fire, that's a whole bunch of hits.
That's pretty good.
And now you're looking for...
That again, looking for 4s.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's 6, is it? 5, 6, 7?
7.
Okay.
Well done, veterans.
2 ups. Oh, you got 1.
We got 1 at last.
Because he was on a wound. So 1 Terminator is down. So let's go straight into charges. Yeah, let's go straight into charges. So the Leviathan's going in. And that'll do it with a 9. The Terminators are going in. Would you like to brace here?
Well, you can't charge here.
There's no charging over this side. There's
so
literally this.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may as well brace.
Here we go. And they're in. So they're braced. We're going to get charges in and we'll get to combat in just a second. So before we get stuck in the brace, you have to take a morale check, right?
Yes.
In order for it to work. Now, there was a big old debate, I don't know if you remember, in the WhatsApp group, vaguely, about something where if you fail it, because you failed morale check, you do actually run away, and I can run you down. But we're going to roll it anyway, and he's fine.
We're fine.
So everything's fine there. But comment below on your opinion on that, because I believe it's a new rule. I don't know where it came from. But
probably the FAQ somewhere. Maybe. There's lots something of bits in there and also not enough stuff in there.
Yeah, exactly. So, with that, I'll now move all my stuff in and we'll get to combat. Okay, carnage aplenty here, carnage aplenty. So, where should we begin? Actually, starting with yourself, right?
Yeah, so the Leviathan will be attacking at the same time as these guys, but I may as well get all their attacks out of the way.
Yep.
So, we've got the Power Sword, or the Phoenix Rapier,
yes,
going into the Terminators.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s. And looking for those 6s again.
Okay, is what you want.
No, nothing.
One
so
wound?
just 1 save.
1 save, okay.
All good.
What's the AP? Okay.
It's just AP3. On 6s, it's instant death and rending. But these are the chain swords from the rest of the squad going into the Terminators.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
And that's quite nice.
Oh dear.
And then 4s
with
re-rolling.
shred.
And not needing that shred too much.
No, yeah.
That's not too bad. Okay.
How many is that, sir?
So that is 5, 6, 7, 8 saves.
8 saves. Okay. So, 8 saves, 2 ups here. Oh my.
Oh, yellow. That's
1,
nice.
2 dead, and 1 is taken to a wound. Take 2 off for me. Leave the sergeant in the back. Oh, just take those 2. There you go. Those 2. And then 1 is on a wound, which is...
And then we have the final attacks going with chainswords into the unifier thing.
Okay.
Okay, hitting on 4s for this lot.
Yes, because he is weapons got
then
5.
6 is re-rolling. Because you are a lot tougher. So just 1 wound.
1 wound, and... Oh, he takes it.
He takes it.
He takes a wound.
Well done.
Pop 1 on there for me. Now he fights back, hits on 4s. Ah, beautiful. And basically smushes on 2s. So there's 3 dead.
Sweet.
And then we have only... we've lost 2 of them, right?
Yeah, you lost 2 dudes.
So we've got this many remaining. Had them all prepared before, folks. Now, hitting on... I don't get the extra... If I get 2 attacks base, I don't get the extra 1 because of disorder
No,
charge.
so it should be 12? 13.
Yeah, 13. So, 5s. 1, 2, just 4.
Mm-hmm.
But
2s to kill, though.
2s to kill. There you go.
Oh.
So 4 more are slain.
So that's just the sergeant left alive.
Just the sergeant. I think that's double 1s. Because I killed... How many, sorry?
You kill 4, 5, 6, 7, I believe.
7, so that's 14. And I've only lost
So it'll be snake
5.
eyes.
Yeah, so it's
You
pretty
ready?
much snake eyes. I'm ready. Oh, I saw the 1.
Nearly.
And I got excited for you. He runs. I can chase, actually, because
yes.
of Tartarus. Yeah, exciting.
Ready?
Okay. That's a 2.
Get a 1.
That's a 5.
So he's gone.
Cut to pieces. That is that. I'll do a little consult. Do I have to consult it towards the closest enemy or just wherever I want? I think it's... Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Warhammer. I'll check that in a moment, but I'll remove my dead. That is the end of my turn. I'm kind of happy with that. The Palantines
pretty
are
good.
almost gone. Just characters left on this side of the flank. And yeah, I'm looking pretty on this side. So yeah, all good for me. Let's go into your turn 3 now, right?
Yeah.
Your turn 3 coming up. Here we are, into the movement phase for the Emperor's Children, and they've kind of holed up together in a circle of death, which will probably be the end of the White Warriors on this flank. Now, we've swiveled, as George put it, Tokyo drifted both Land Raiders around here to get a line of sight onto the Tartarus Terminators, which I don't appreciate, if I'm honest.
Well, yeah, I'm not surprised. There's
Yeah.
going to be some nice las cannons.
That's a lot of las cannon nonsense right there, and melter nonsense. The Javelins spun around to take a shot at my Land Raider on this flank. We've pushed as far forward as we can with the remaining Palatine squad, and then actually the Traitor, who was in the unit and then jumped back out of the unit, is now flying around here to get a cheeky little charge off onto the squad in the back. And Ryla Knot has again just moved forward. Now, do you want to go straight into shooting?
Yeah, I can go straight into shooting.
Let's do it.
So we've already had the Flamer template out, and I can get 6 of these
You
guys
can
under here.
roast 6 of them potentially.
So we're going to have an Iron Barbecue.
Yes.
So it is automatically hitting, obviously,
Yes.
winning on 3. So that's 6 wounds.
Wow, 6 wounds. Okay. I've just put all my dice behind me for some reason. Let me grab them. I don't have a sergeant in there, right? No, because he died.
No.
So that's 6 wounds on 3 ups. Oh, iron
Nice.
within, iron without.
And we've got 6 shots
Yes.
from a Carrier's Assault Cannon as well.
Beautiful.
1 misses.
One
as
misses.
It always does.
Always, yeah. I guess with 6 is probably dice, right?
So we have a rend, but that is 4 wounds as well. So 1 just dies, and then
Okay.
4 armies.
1 dies and another 1 dies. So 2
Okay.
are slain. So I'll take him and I'll take him. Just to slow you down.
Just to slow me down that little bit more. So just for that, I'm going to fire the Warlord's bolt pistol just here.
Oh, can you charge in as well?
Actually, no, you are correct.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to have to charge that
I
squad
should have
just
let you
like,
done that.
you should
Oh.
have. Nearly did.
Nearly.
So just going to go into the Javelin.
Yeah,
Onto
Javelin
the radio.
into my
So
Land Raider
2
Proteus.
las cannons.
Oh,
Both hit.
that's what you wanted.
Well, I want it for this, but
Oh.
not quite.
Not quite.
But the multi-melter,
Yes.
which hits,
Hits.
and
and-
it's in Armour Bane.
Is it an Armour Bane? Wow, okay.
Which, that becomes a 6.
Nice.
So,
Okay.
yeah, so that's a glance.
That's him gone anyway. So he's just glanced to death. He is now a flaming wreck.
So that kind of protects my Raiders a little bit.
It does. It does. It's not that he was very effective anyways
Oh, well.
as a Land Raider. but now he's just a flaming wreck.
We're then going to go for everything into the Terminators.
Let's do this. I will... Oh, is there any...
First one.
Can I evade? I can, on top of my invulnerable, right? Because it's a armor mitigation. I will evade here, my friend.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Evading time.
So we're going to go for the las cannons.
Yes.
The first one. All hit.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
2s.
Okay, 3.
3 wounds.
So 3 5-ups. So 1 saved, and then...
It won't matter.
Oh.
Because it's double the toughness, isn't it? So no
Oh.
instant death. But it will make a difference on the heavy bolter.
Yes, okay. So 2 are slain so far, because it's instant death.
We'll go for the
I'll
multi-melter
take
as well.
And him. Multi-melter.
Which hits.
And
wounds.
Oof. 5-up. Yes, we're okay.
And of course he saves it. Now let's go for the heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter.
And twin linked. So all hit.
Okay.
3s to wound. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. And we're okay. 2-ups.
And then rinse and repeat, to be honest.
Yes, okay.
So the las cannons off the second one, all hit. You watch this be 3 wounds. Oh no, 2 wounds. Oh,
2 wounds.
No, that is all wound.
Oh, wounds, yeah.
Because obviously strength 9.
Oh, of
so
course, yeah.
4 wounds.
4 wounds. 1 saved, and I can't take shrouded, you're saying, right?
No, because instant death.
Because it's instant death.
Then the last of the instant death scary ones, the multi-melter, also wounds.
Oof.
So 1 more.
5-up. No, another 1. So that's 2 more. It's slain. Just leaving 2 remaining of those Terminators.
And then the heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter.
Twin linked.
Ah!
And that is 4 more.
4 more. So, 1 goes through, and
shrouded.
we're okay.
That's okay.
Shrouded.
He's hiding behind the statues.
He was, yeah.
Right. I think I'm going to go for charges.
Okay, let's do it. Charging.
So straight into charging. Rylanor's going to go in.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean...
I guess I'll brace.
There we go.
If I brace is for every unit? No, it's just for that him. You can just have it.
And then the Palatines
They
are going
can't
in,
fail.
which is a real big charge. Then he's going to charge.
Oh, okay. Now, here, I can't overwatch because I can't see him. But, even though he's on a slightly higher base, guys, I mean, that's modelling for effect. He looks cool. I'm not going to do that to him. But I will brace here to at least get an attack off, or maybe even run away. So, brace. Fine. So, 1 less attack for you.
And 5.
Can you go up and around? I don't know how it works with... He's got a jump pack, right?
He's got a jump pack,
yeah, so off he goes. He is
just
in
about.
Trouble is afoot over here. With that, let's get to combat coming up. Hold the phone. Test over here because a lot of shots being had. So just make sure they're okay. They're okay with an 8. They're not going anywhere.
Unfortunately,
but here we go. I've actually issued a challenge here with my sergeant to try and keep that squad alive. I know I could still lose and run away, but still.
So let's see how much we overkill the sergeant.
Yeah.
So all hit.
And what to wound?
And it's AP 2 with 3s to wound.
AP 2, 3s to wound. So 2, that's him.
So he's gone.
He is dead. Nothing I can do there. Now, to work this out quickly, I have a Vexilla. You did 2 wounds. So I lost by 1. Leadership down to 6. We run.
And
I got a 6.
I got a 2.
Which means I run away?
Yeah,
can I get away? Okay, so...
Just about.
8. I might be off the board. Let me quick. Oh, I got Vexilla.
You can't run off the board.
I can't off the board. It's not anyway. It's just by here. I'll move those in a second. Actually, I'll do it now for thematic. This is the kind of stuff you see here at SN. Oh, look at that.
But at least they haven't regrouped yet or anything.
They haven't regrouped yet, yeah. But you know what? They're still alive, which is what I wanted more than anything else.
Unfortunately.
Because I think your blood feud might be infantry.
Yeah, amazing.
Maybe.
So each of these guys gets 4 attacks now.
Yes.
So we'll start with the Chaplain with a mastercrafted power maul because it's AP 3.
Ouch. Followed by more. Ouch. That's
so that
3
is
dead.
3 dead.
Okay. 3 are slain.
Oh no, that is 4 dead, I believe.
4 dead.
Power maul is strength 6.
Okay, yeah.
2 to wound. Then we have the power sword.
Should I just do this?
So yeah, so they all hit.
And he's dead.
Yeah, that's instant death as well.
Absolutely butchered this. You get some gravy for that, my friend. Let you do your thing there. That's the end. So it goes on to my turn 4.
Yeah.
There's not much to be done, folks. Not much to be done at all. So other than that, catch you back in a second. Okay, it's almost lunchtime, and me and Georgie are very hungry. So we are nearing the end, actually. So we've got, I did a leadership test here. We're okay. So we sit there and we're going to snap fire. Nothing else much to do, but they're probably going to die next year anyway. But I'll do some snapshots over here. Reverse with the Rhino to shoot him in the back of the head with a Melter, which is a lot of fun. Pushed across with the Leviathan, so he's in range to melt with these guys, and then head towards that way to cause some trouble. We ran with the Tartarus Terminus because we can, to get out of there as quickly as we can, because I don't want more las cannons to the face. They can still probably see some, and they have to, so on and so forth, but better safe than sorry. Same here. This unit has moved out of the way. Nothing else I can do now. They don't have no use other than to hide and survive, and the Iron Havocs will probably put a shot across here. So we're going to go straight into it. I'm going to put the Cyclonic Lance into the Wounded Dreadnought. It's just 4 shots normally, and then the Melter itself is in range, so I'm just going to put all of them together. Hitting on 2s, and that's all but 1. And then I get plus strength to this, so strength 9.
So 5s.
So 5s. Okay. So
1 pen.
1 pen. That's it.
It's a big one.
And it's Armor Bane, but I'm not within range. So it's plus 2 here, yes.
AP1.
So that's a 6.
That's immobilized, I believe.
Yes, it's immobilized. That is it. Immobilized. I know I've never to date, in all the Horus Heresy reports we've done, and off camera, I've never blown anything up with a thingy, which is a shame.
Well, the first time that went on the field, the very first shot of the game was from a what's the conversion beamer?
Oh,
you can tempt the dreadnought across the board and it blew up.
Oh, amazing.
1 shot.
Wish I saw that. Now, multi-melter in the back of the head of the Traitor, which is a miss, but it is. Oh, God, throwing dice everywhere now. It is twin-linked.
And we'll miss again.
No, it hits.
Not.
And I need a 2. That'll do it. So, Iron Halo.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, he's dead.
I sweated a little bit there.
Yeah, but he is alive, annoyingly. I'll quickly do these off camera because it's snapshotting. I'll see how many shots I get. Actually, before that, let's go over here. 9 shots from these guys into the side of this Land Raider. Not that it'll make any difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I need 2 more dice behind me. 8, 9. Here we go. 9 shots coming in, hitting on 3s. And that is really bad. And then I need 5s, because I'm strength
9, aren't you?
Yeah, at the moment. Plus 1 for Iron Warriors. No. Let's move these dice.
Let's pretend that never happened.
Never. Cut. I'll catch you back in a second with the wound roll. Well, even though we hit no 6s, we managed 1 wound here, so we're going to roll it.
And we're rolling a 2 up.
There you go.
There we go.
Now, Georgie Boy said, he actually rolled off camera, and then I was like, you gotta roll on camera, people will see. And he was like, I can roll 2 ups all day long. In classic, arrogant Emperor's Children fashion, he does.
I proceed to roll a 6 as well, just
true.
rub it in.
That's the end of my turn. There's nothing to do. I can't charge with a Leviathan. He's too far away. So it goes on to your turn 4.
Which is going to be quite a quick
Which is
one,
pretty quick, right? You're just going to be las cannoning them in the back.
In fact, yeah, seeing as this is immobilized.
Yes. And then you're chopping them up to
And then
death.
I'm running away from the Leviathan a little bit more.
Yes.
And getting into line of sight.
So yeah, it's pretty much that. Anyway, let you do your thing and catch you back in a second. Here we are, end of the turn 4 movement phase. The finessing has finished. He's even moved the multi-melter around to point at what he wants to shoot at.
Oh, you've got to.
Yeah, we do love it. That's why we're all here for it. Now, move forward here. I have advanced reaction. I've reacted and moved backwards just to hopefully make the charge
Use
slightly
advanced
longer.
reaction to reverse.
Yes, to reverse.
Advance.
Strategically reverse. Moved across with a javelin to get eyes on the 2 remaining Tartarus. And that's it, yeah. So I've done some shuffling here. Now, obviously, this one can't move, but this one shuffled back slightly. So over to you.
Straight into the javelin.
Let's do it.
So the 2 las cannons.
1 hit.
So 1 hit. And a wound.
It does. 5 up here. Nothing I can do. Hey!
Fine. And the multi-melter. Missed.
But it's twin linked.
Yes. So it hits.
And no.
No wound. That's a shame.
That keeps me alive for a little bit longer.
So we're going to be flinging everything we've got from this raider at them.
Okay, makes sense.
So I think the multi-melter was in range within 24. Yeah, it's just about in range.
Yeah, ready.
But you obviously get cover, but it won't make any difference.
No, it doesn't make any difference.
So this is the las cannon.
Yeah.
So 3 hits.
And 2
wounds.
wounds.
That's all I need.
Oh, that's all I need.
That's all he needs as well.
Oh.
And the multi-melter.
It's a miss, but it's twin linked.
Hits.
That doesn't wound
again. So we're relying on a heavy bolter here. But it's twin linked as well. So all hit.
All hit.
And that is 1
wound. We're okay.
So
now this one, what can it see and not see? Because this guy's pointing all sorts of directions. If you want to, well, he's actually he's the one that can move, right? So just do that slightly, and now you're all in.
There we go.
Now you're all in.
So
I
multi
can see the
going
comments.
into here, and then everything else into these Terminators.
No, they're still alive.
So,
this is
the
crazy.
las cannons that should have done it the first time around.
That's 3.
3 hits.
And
3 wounds.
3 wounds. Nothing I can do here. So
that is enough.
That is them gone. Off the table they go.
And then the multi-motor.
Into the Rhino, yeah. Just because.
Hits.
And nothing.
No.
Okay. Your multi-motors have been failing you.
Within 12. We are within 12.
Okay.
So
roll a second dice.
The second dice. That'll be a pen.
That'll be a pen. Okay. Roll it.
Are you ready?
Yes.
With +2.
I can't see it. Tell everybody what it is.
It explodes.
Oh, it pops. Nothing around it to do any damage. So
range really
that is that. Rhino gone. Terminator's gone. We'll be back in a second to mop up this lot. Here we go. He's obviously using Rylonot to shoot at them, so I pointless shooting back.
So we have the Kerry's assault cannon.
Yes.
After I've chased him all the way across the other side of the board.
Yeah.
So we have 4 hits.
Yes.
And it's 2 to wound.
2 to wound.
So that's 2 saves, and one of them is just dead from a rend.
1 dead and 2 saves. Another one is dead, so 2 are dead. I'll take him, and I will take. Ooh, who's closer? I guess if you get in, it doesn't matter about Vixilla. So
it'll be a 5.
There you go. Okay, let's do this. Let's hope you fail.
Ready?
Oh, do you know what? I'll just remove the unit. It's absolutely bonkers. They're going to absolutely butcher them. I'll let him do his movement.
There we go.
Yeah. I mean, you can roll it if you want. You are the guest. And if you want to,
I'll roll it just to
enjoy
see
yourself.
what we got.
Enjoy yourself.
We've got the Paragon Blade.
Yes.
Which is Mastercrafted. We get 3s. So 3 hits. That is
2 dead.
2 dead.
Okay.
The Palatine.
Yes.
That's
all hit.
2 base. +1 for charging. Yep, that is 4. So that is all hit. That is
3 more dead. There's 2 left.
The Chaplain. I forgot what he was called then.
Rerolling
and I forgot angry. I'm re-rolling every hit anyway.
Yes, so
oh look, yes,
they're all dead, butchered to a man. There we go. Which means that it's the end of turn 4. My turn 5. It won't be doing anything but going this way and destroying some tanks. I'll check the rules, but I don't think it doesn't matter if I destroy tanks. If at this point,
depends what your target is on Blood Feud.
Well, at this point, I'm happy to say it's infantry. Yeah, but so there's no point in terms of me doing that here. So I'll have a look. I'll do a move and we'll see what's going on. Okay, I'm just going to do my turn 5 now because I potentially could get some shots off on here. So over here, this lot can see this lot, which is lovely. I've also moved up the Leviathan just for funsies, and I'm going to blow up this Land Raider. I am within melter range, so I'll be firing all of my melters into him. So I've got 5 in there again. Hitting on 2s, all hit. And this is rolling 1 at a time double, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's armor plate.
Yes. So 5 more dice. So 1.
That's a pen.
2.
That's a pen, because you're strength 9, aren't you?
Wow. 3 pens so far.
Well, it's gone.
4 and 5. Okay, so does it matter if it blows up? Literally doesn't matter at this stage. Just
roll. You've wanted to blow up a vehicle.
That's true.
No. Nope. So the first one, the second one. Nope. The third. Nope. Where was this for your Terminator?
There you go. And the other 2 were just glances. You
still haven't. There we go. That
there you go. That would have been.
Call that the explode.
Thanks.
There we go.
That's not really one. That doesn't feel like one.
There we go.
I told you I'm cursed. No blowing up of vehicles for all DC. But that is that gone. Now, the important shot. 9 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All going in to this squad over here. I guess, yeah, you got an Apothecary. It's instant death anyway, so it matters not. Hitting on 3s. Of which...
Would that be cover? Because you are shooting through...
Yeah, sure. I'll give you cover. I'll give you cover, buddy. And 2s here. So that's 5.
5 critical saves.
So,
okay,
what goes on what now?
This will be on the Palatine.
Okay.
Or will it? Yeah, this will be on the Palatine.
He has 2 ups, right?
Yeah.
So it's fine.
So 2 up.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Oh,
no.
And that's
and I don't get the save, so
nope.
There's 3 left, so the Palatine's dead.
That's a point for me, for the squad?
Not quite.
Oh, no,
because the Apothecary counts as part of that.
Are you going to use him last?
He also has a 2 up. So,
okay. Yeah.
This is because it's instant death.
Yes.
I can either give you a point for killing the chaplain or a point for killing the...
good point.
So it doesn't
matter.
I'm going to go for the apothecary.
Okay.
So, why not? So 2 up.
Okay. Oh, there he is.
There we go.
Splattered.
And the chaplain as well. The chaplain's okay.
He's
But
fine.
you do finally get rid of the Palatine.
Oh, that feels good. Sweet, sweet victory. Sweet, sweet victory indeed. I think this is actually blown up. All we're going to do is just put that on there because it looks cool. Going to your turn 5, is there anything you can do, or are we calling it there, my friend?
I mean, let's have a quick look.
Yeah, have a quick look.
Let's have a think about it.
Let's do turn 5. So it's turn 5, end here, and we're going to call it Georgia Boy has won by 1 point. Friendly fist bump there. Well done, my friend. Basically, we counted up the number of points. You won because you killed my Warlord. I wasn't unable to kill it. Now, just to show everybody, well, there is 6 turns, yes, but we have hidden the Traitor. He can't be seen by the missiles, and neither can the Chaplain now. And we have put bodies in the way of my Leviathan to ever get near him. And because I have infantry and you have infantry, there's basically nothing I can do.
Yeah.
Turn 6 is null and void. So, yeah, we'll just talk about it. End of game conclusion. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Did you beat Mikey?
I haven't beaten Mikey yet. I think that ended up in a draw, I believe.
Well, at least you beat me. It feels good.
Oh, yeah.
And there we have it, a victory to the Loyalist Emperor's children. Well done, George, as a traitor, for taking the mantle up with the Loyalists for now to beat me. I just can't seem to get a winning streak lately for Horus Heresy. I don't know why. Every time at the start of Horus Heresy, I was doing really well, and it's all going downhill from there. I blame Pardo, of course.
Now, it's my first time playing Loyalists as well.
True, yeah. Now, it actually ended up being 8-6 because there was last man standing as well, where you had the extra units on the board than I did. So it was a definite victory there from yourself, but still close. And on top of that, your rolling was horrific in some cases.
Oh God, the Terminators!
Yeah,
I think I've never seen them do that bad.
It was horrific. I laughed, of course, off camera because I want to be a nice guy on camera. But yeah, it was really good. Now, what's your MVP going into the match?
It's definitely got to be the Palatines.
They're so good.
It has to be the Palatines.
I've never played them before, and they are terrifying.
They're even better when they're traitors as well.
Yeah,
and the bigger unit.
I played against Sunkillers, and they're terrifying. But Palatines, oof, I mean, and is there like a Terminator version of them, something like that?
You have the Phoenix Terminators,
That's
which are the elite unit for the Emperor's Children as well. But I still prefer Palatine Blades.
Yeah, I mean, all having 2-ups is just... I'm surprised Pardo hasn't gleaned into those and bought hundreds of them in Emperor's Children army already, because he would love a unit like that. Anyway, for me, MVP, I don't actually know my side. I think the Tartarus Terminators put the work in. They died eventually. And my veterans didn't do much. They went in and killed basically a unit of...
I'd say they were good, but...
They're okay, but they didn't, I probably played them wrong in terms of strategically, probably rules-wise as well. but no, they're tough, but just up against those Palatines, it was just mincemeat. Absolute mincemeat. But great game. Really appreciate you coming to take the time, because I know you're on holiday. And No Retreat is coming up, which is
practice game.
Yeah, practice game for tomorrow, game 1 of 5-ish, I think.
Yeah, 5.
I wish you all luck in the world, because you are a traitor, of course, playing
very much
in our narrative No Retreat event scenario. So yeah, good luck, George. Thank you again, and we'll see you all very, very soon.